there's a lot of talk about xeriscape. Las Vegas it wasn't one of the innovators. Denver came up and trademarked the term. But we're seeing it more and more throughout the basin. But the point is, and your question is a great one, Dee, throughout the basin, 78% of the water goes to agriculture. And I had the opportunity to visit with some farmers, particularly in Imperial Valley, because we're really one of the biggest irrigation districts in the entire river. They take nearly a fifth of the river every year. This is 80 miles away from the river in California. And there was a farmer there who experimented, whom I met with, Progressive. It's surprising, it's actually a Democratic county, Imperial County. And he started experimenting with drip irrigation, but he was one of the few people to do that in Imperial Valley. And his savings, he has to buy his water, it doesn't come cheaply. His savings were about 50%. He used 50% less water. So I think that, intuitively, logically, that our greatest savings can come from some reform of agriculture through a consensus, rather than municipalities forcing on agriculture. And also, a lot of the crops that you see grown along the river are not region appropriate to the Colorado River. To their credit, growers are going to want to plant those things that give them the biggest return for their money. So we have all kinds of strange things growing in the desert that you would never believe. There are dates, and there's a ton of cotton, which I thought was a crop of the South, and lots of citrus fruits. So again, I think that our greatest conservation could begin with agriculture, as well as us tightening our belts at home. And someone was asking a question earlier about water consumption. One of the best ways to figure out how much water you use is to just look at your water softener. Granted, that water softener won't count the water that goes onto your lawn, but that's a great way to get a handle on it. That's what we do at our house when we don't irrigate the lawn.